What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Dermy Wormy. I'm coming at you with another video, and in this one, we're talking about DCU, and all things like that. And well, just recently, I think it was yesterday or maybe a few days ago, we got the official announcement that James Gunn confirms he'll direct Superman Legacy. He's not just writing it; he's been writing it now for several years, actually. He's also directing it. Yes, he's gonna be the one in charge of it all, doing it all. I don't know how I feel about that. Yes, I do like Brightburn. I think Brightburn's an interesting movie. I think it's an interesting take on Superman itself. That being said, I just don't know. I think he could do it. I think he could be wonderful for doing it. He is also quoted as saying that actually here, right here. Gunn revealed in a Twitter thread that he passed on the opportunity to spearhead a Superman project in the past because he didn't have a way that felt unique and fun and emotional that gave Superman the dignity he deserved. He didn't think he could do it. Didn't think that he was possible of doing it. He just didn't feel up to the task. There's pros and cons, I think, to that statement and to him taking over the helm. One is, yeah, I would much rather somebody who actually wants to direct Superman, who knows Superman and interacts with Superman a lot of the times, and like knows the lore, knows the character, knows everything about Superman, to direct Superman. That would be the preferred situation. On the other hand, sometimes getting somebody who's not so into something, that doesn't feel like they're up to the task, and I'm not saying he's not into Superman, but getting somebody who's not fully up to the task, doesn't think they're good enough, can sometimes also work out, because it shows, hey, maybe I should actually try. Maybe I should put in a little bit of effort. There's two ways of thinking about this. I'm not fully sold. I've been very wishy-washy on the DCEU with James Gunn. I've questioned a lot of the choices that they've made. I'm not okay. But at the same time, I'm willing to have my mind changed. I'm willing to accept what may or may not come. Will not come. Well, besides just James Gunn spearheading Superman, I'm going to bring you back a bit about a month or so ago, about back in December. James Gunn wants Ben Affleck to direct a DC film. We just haven't found the right project for him. Yes, after Ben Affleck was basically canned as being the permanent Batman, Gunn came out and said, we still want to work with him. We still want him to, direct and everything. It's something that Ben Affleck has been wanting to do, is direct a Batman film. Been in charge of a Batman film, wanted to lead a Batman film. I think he's been working on a script for a Batman film. Could have worked. Really could have worked. I think it would have been an interesting take. I think Ben Affleck, who was a relatively decent Batman, not my favorite, but pretty darn good. I think he could have done a wonderful job. And the reason I'm saying could have is because of the latest news. Ben Affleck rebukes James Gunn. I would not direct something for the Gunn DC. Yes, his exact quotes. It was insane. We have this right here. Met with Ben yesterday, precisely because he wants to direct and we want him to direct. We just haven't found the right film or the right project. Simple enough. Well, recently, Ben Affleck, I can't speak for some reason. Ben Affleck has come out and said in a recent interview with a Hollywood Reporter, Affleck was asked, so if DC came to you now and said, do you want to direct something? He responded, I would not direct something for James Gunn DC. Absolutely not. I have nothing against James Gunn. Nice guy. Sure, he's going to do a great job. I just wouldn't want to go and direct in the way they're doing that. I'm not interested in that. Begs me the question, what does Ben know that we don't know? Because Ben Affleck has also made statements that he's been working on a Batman script. He wants to direct Batman. He likes Batman. He likes the character. He has a lot of plans for Batman. And James Gunn was wanting to hire him. And now we're hearing that Affleck will not do anything with the Gunn DC universe. Why is that? And this isn't just like, yeah, you get this, hey, he's a nice guy line, but when you come up here, I would not direct something for the James, but the Gunn DC, absolutely not. Why? It could be dedication and allegiance to Snyder. It could be. There's a valid point in that. And when I'm thinking about this, it could be that, like I was hinting at, like I was bringing up, maybe something going on in the James Gunn DC universe that we're not a lot aware of. Maybe there's stuff behind the scenes that they're prone to doing that we're not actually being shown. You take some comments from James Gunn on how he likes the directing, how he wants the writers to actually write the script before they direct, how they're going to try their best to do the best scripts, taking shots at Marvel, yes. But when I think of this, yes, he's a nice guy. Sure, he's going to do a great job. That sounds more like a Hollywood political statement, and not like DC politics, but more business politics, where you say the nice things even though you don't really like the dude. Kind of like some of the comments James Gunn said about Henry Cavill. I really want to know why. Why is this being said? What is happening? Could it be the Henry Cavill situation? Now that I'm thinking about it, could it be some of the stuff that he said about Henry Cavill, some of the treatment he's done to Henry Cavill, and maybe Ben actually agrees that Henry Cavill was the perfect person. Henry Cavill was the perfect person for the Superman role, and seeing his co-star in Batman v Superman getting treated like that over and over again, maybe that had something to do with that. Maybe watching him just parade Henry Cavill around rubbed him the wrong way. I don't know. All I know is it isn't. I'm concerned. I'm continually concerned with the James Gunn DC universe because I want it to work. I want this thing to exist. I want it to work perfectly. But you take a look at what they announced right off the bat, and some stuff was already in development. But then you look at some of the stuff that he's actually putting forward. You get the Superman movie that's now being written and directed by James Gunn. Could be good. But calling it Legacy, we don't know who Superman is. It's not going to be Henry Cavill. Getting rid of Henry Cavill, the worst decision ever. My God. But also making him younger than Batman by significant amounts. Already having the Batman family basically established, and then bringing Damian in. Then some of the other decisions. You're not even doing a full. Your Wonder Woman show is a prequel. It is a Wonder Woman show, by the way, but it's your prequel show. On top of that, you have the Alias, I think it's called. The Alias, which is a different. It's in the DC family, but it's a different brand altogether. It's an evil Justice League. It has some identity politics based into it, with a gay Superman and a gay Batman that are married. I'm just questioning some of these decisions that have been made. And when I hear Ben Affleck basically saying, hey, I don't want anything to do with this universe, it raises my already raised red flags. It brings more concern. It brings more kind of fear. And it makes me worried about what am I going to get in? What are we getting? What are we getting into? What's going to happen? Honestly, it could be because I think, correct me if I'm wrong, comment section. Correct me if I'm wrong. Tom King, I believe, is helping along with, it's Tom King. Tom King is one of the writers assisting James Gunn. Tom King has famously, I could be getting that name wrong. I think it's Tom King, but the writer that I'm thinking of wrote Batman, ruined Batman. Could that be the reason? Because Ben Affleck likes Batman. Without a doubt, he likes Batman. He really wants to do Batman justice. And what that writer did to Batman was a joke, was awful. It was ridiculous. So could that be the reason? Could it be the reason because all the writers that he's seeing are not good writers? I mean, you're having the writer for Birds of Prey stay on. She wrote Birds of Prey. Yeah, she also wrote Bumblebee. But Bumblebee was okay. I enjoyed parts of it. Wasn't the greatest thing. But she also wrote Birds of Prey. Is that something to do with it? Or maybe Ben Affleck's just mad that he's not going to be Batman anymore. I don't know. All I know is I have more concerns now than I did prior, and I already have tons of concerns. But let me get your guys' thoughts down in the comments below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it out with your friends, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video and go live, guys. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.